I'm Eric Ewing, and this is my wife, Allie Ewing, and we're from Oregon, Wisconsin.
So Beckett lives in my house. He's my brother. Ah! My mom and dad, and my dog lives in this house.
At Rylan's 6-year-old well child visit, we were at the very end of the appointment and he was doing the bend over, touch your toes. And then the nurse practitioner was like, can you put your feet like this? Can you make sure you stay straight? So I knew maybe something was up. She said that she saw a slight curve in his back and maybe he had some scoliosis.
I think things moved really quickly. We met with Dr. Nemeth, who's an orthopedic surgeon, to talk about kind of next steps with scoliosis.
He said, I want to get an MRI because sometimes there's an underlying cause.
The MRI for me was really fun because there was a lot of moving and I loved the noises.
It was a full spinal MRI, so it went brain all the way down to the tip of his spinal cord. Dr. Nemeth said we found 2 of the 4 things that we were looking for. He has a Chiari malformation and a syrinx. Chiari malformation is where the bottom part of your brain, so the cerebellum, hangs below the opening or the base of your skull. That can cause a syrinx, which is a fluid-filled cyst in your spinal cord. He did say that we would be referred to neurosurgery.
So I think that was the time that we kind of went down probably the darkest rabbit hole. We had already been kind of prepped that he would need surgery, and I think that was the scariest time for me.
You hear that your kid's gonna have a 3 to 4 hour surgery on his brain, and it's terrifying. But everybody, from the moment we stepped in the door, it was business as usual for them, which I think actually really helped just put our nerves at ease.
I will say one of my favorite memories of post-surgery was when Beckett visited for the first time.
I wanted to see Rylan at the hospital because I just missed him.
That short time where Beckett was visiting, that was the best he looked. That first night home, I think, was still a little touch and go, but by the next morning even, I felt like you were starting to see Rylan again for the first time.
I think I've always been super impressed with everybody at American Family Children's Hospital. They changed his life for the better. He is such a thriving little boy.
The fact that you can have world-class healthcare providers essentially in our backyard is amazing. I'm just very excited to see how he can leverage his mindset and his kind of determination to just keep pushing.
I want to be a professional soccer player. I think I could do it if I did a lot of practice and I worked hard enough.
I think I definitely dream that Rylan grows up and he uses what he's been through to just care for and make a difference and change other people's lives. I think he's gonna do great things.